you.
I was ready fucking 2 hours ago.
I wouldn't go that
First
far.
thing ever. First time ever.
First time ever. First time for
time
everything.
ever.
First
that
time
I've
for
been.
everything. I mean, we probably shouldn't get used to it, but
Jesus.
don't say the Lord's name in vain.
Is it Sunday?
No.
It's not Sunday?
It's hump day. Hump day.
Oh, we've got a story for you guys. Hump day. Holy shit. We're hanging loose tonight. Welcome to Beth and Greg. The bar's open with Beth and Greg. I am Greg. And
I think you need to stand on the side. I just got stuck to it. Hi, Beth Lamontagne.
It's that shirt. It's the material.
It shouldn't matter what material it is.
Mine's nice and smooth.
That's what she said.
Smooth. All right, I'm getting ditch these because you sound great. You sound amazing. I love it.
I haven't said that in a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, guys, hope you all are having a good night. I'm sitting on 2 towels because I'm fucking short. So
it hits me in the same place it was hitting you.
But I feel like my man boobs are sitting on the desk.
Have man boobs.
And
When
then
you say that, you crack me up.
as the show goes on, I get tired and I'm like,
I don't think we have. Oh, nope.
It's all right.
Shannon's here. And
People start
Stephanie!
showing up. We're just kicking
Hi,
shit
bestest.
off, guys.
Back at ya.
Hope you guys are having a great night. It's Wednesday, man, and I just listened to some Dave Matthews. Dave Matthews is playing a little concert. It's an old show that they're replaying.
Are they playing it on Sirius?
It's on Facebook
Okay.
Live or something.
All right.
Go out and check it out. I was looking for my phone.
Hi, Shannon.
Wonder where that's
Hi,
at.
Lori. So, for you guys that don't know, Greg and I actually met at a Dave Matthews
I
concert.
posted a picture here a minute ago on my Facebook
Of what?
of the poster next to the bed.
Oh,
because that was the
So romantically
day we
got
met.
framed and put in our bedroom.
Yeah, it was pretty rad. I sleep next to that every night.
We did not start dating till a year later, but that's when we became friends.
Yeah, that was the day we met.
And then 3
that was
months
really
later, you
weird.
still were like, "What's your name? Who are you?" Yeah.
We met somewhere.
No, you wouldn't even remember that much. I'd be like, Anne's friend. We met at
No,
the
I would just
Matthews
literally
concert.
walk the fuck by.
And
I'd
he
be
was like, "Oh yeah, okay."
she'd be like, hey.
I wouldn't be like that. I'd see you at the
Chasing
microwave.
after me,
I'd see you at the microwave and
coattails.
then break. You wish.
It was kind of like that, though.
Liar.
It was kind of like that.
If you have to make up exaggerations like
No,
that,
it
you
was kinda
clearly
like that.
wanted it to be that way, but it wasn't that way. But I would see you at the microwave.
Be
I'd be
honest
like,
with yourself.
I'd be like, "Hey, Greg, what's up?" And you'd be like, "I'd be like, I'm Beth, Anne's friend.
dude.
We met at
By
Dave
the
Matthews
way,
concert. Oh yeah, that's right.
I didn't know my future wife's name, so if I don't know your fucking name, sorry, guys. It's just how it goes, man. It's how I am. It's and I was younger then, so my mind was fresher. So, yeah.
Hey, Brenna.
Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great night.
So Brenna got a new book. It's
What
the it's called Midnight
Dude,
Sun.
no, you're not allowed to have clicky pens. Give me
Oh,
that.
that's right. Thank you, sir.
Assault people with clicky pens.
I don't assault
Well,
people. I just click it the whole time. And sometimes because of my obsessive clicking, it
It
requires a
launches.
piece of the pin to
It
launch.
fucking
But
launches.
anyways, don't interrupt.
This is
Brenda's
an
got a
adult
new
show,
book.
by the way.
Breakfast.
Real quick. I know I'm going to interrupt, but I have to go out and so I've dropped a shit ton of them onto YouTube so far. But you have to code them. Have I mentioned this before? You have to code them as
What does that even mean?
for children or not for children. And I'm like, if you're 16,
Nope. Nope.
17, PG isn't like rated R 17.
17 is
Isn't that rated R? It's not 18,
rated R
right?
is still rated R. It's
But is that 18 or 17?
I think it's 17. Because 18 is when you can start going to rated R movies.
Are you
I
sure?
don't know what does the NC stand for?
No children under 17.
There you go.
So, I would say this is NC 17. No. There's no nudity involved.
There's no nudity, but there's a hell lot of curse words.
It's all out of your mouth. She's drinking Coke. Oh, by the way, I've got a designated driver tonight.
And last, you don't know, I may have poured Bacardi in this bad boy.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't because we don't
No.
own Bacardi and I don't like Bacardi.
You
but
didn't. No, I just know that.
could've.
Anyway, go on to Brenda's book. Sorry to interrupt.
Thank goodness you remembered because I forgot. She got a new book. It's it's called Midnight Sun, right, Brenna? It's called Midnight Sun, and it is the vampire's point of view in Twilight. So it's Edward's point of view in Twilight.
Oh, I thought you were
50 Shades of
planning
Grey.
on... yeah. But
50
no,
Shades
no,
of Grey
no.
did that, but
Oh.
yeah. And
I fixed him. He doesn't have the glare. That man, I'm telling you, he's striking. What do you think?
moment of silence for how hot he is.
Fuck off.
But
I'm handsome. I just took a shower. I had so much time before this episode. Take a shower, and then I realized, why has nobody posted anything?
This happens to you.
And,
why does this happen to you?
And my Facebook was only to me.
Something.
It was only coming back to me. It was private and everything. And
Guess
I'm like,
who told
what the hell?
him? And he thought something. He's like, it's got to be you. It's not me. It's you for real this time.
I'm like, I don't know. So I hope you guys just share the shit out of this. You don't mind. Get it out there. Just share it. So also,
Scott's watching.
I quickly mentioned that I've uploaded. We're at episode 32. It's currently processing now.
This is the bane of my existence. I hear about this.
We're almost there, man. We're almost there. I've uploaded 5 episodes today. 5th is uploading now. I've got 3,
now we
4
just need to start
on this one.
Once we get caught up and we finally get you to hook up the OBS,
it's right here, guys.
He's now taking it out of the box. Step 1 of
this
50.
Is the board, the switcher that I can use all
Step
of the
1
cameras
of 50,
on.
check.
And get off of using an iPhone.
But then we can do live on both YouTube and Facebook, which would be really cool.
So that's really the goal of this whole thing. Is I need to quit clicking that.
See,
is
it's
the
addictive.
goal of doing this? It's really just trying to spread it out and just again for Beth and I, this is goofy fucking fun. She thinks she watches the news. She left the news for a few years.
I still only watch this
But the
1
fun
hour.
part. Yeah,
yes.
the fun part.
And I pause it, and that way when it comes to the crappy stuff, I just fast forward through it
a great
it looks
idea.
like a story I'm interested in.
Right. So we try and come up with different stories and just things to think about, but it's fun shit for us to talk about. We've got a pretty good list of shit today.
You have to watch this because all I do is critique.
Why are you critiquing? So, look at Beth's earrings. Fancy. She walked out of the bedroom. She's like, look at these earrings. I was like, hot damn.
Earrings.
And she's got the fancy dress or the fancy shirt, but
you
it doesn't do any
tell.
justice because turn around. Careful. Don't hit the TV or wubba.
You can see my tattoo.
Yep.
But from the front, it just looks like a normal shirt, but that's okay.
It's a blouse.
A blouse, yes.
I'm wearing a shirt.
You're wearing a t-shirt. That's not even a shirt. That's a t-shirt.
You're awesome.
A shirt would be like your polo. That's a shirt, like your golf shirt.
You mean start wearing golf shirts this thing?
No,
Are we that highfalutin?
not unless you want to.
Start drinking martinis.
Ew, gross.
Is that a thing? I don't know. Anyway.
A lot of people drink martinis.
Hey guys, appreciate you all hanging out tonight.
So real quick, last Saturday we threw out the challenge about the first video on MTV when it came out at 12:01 a.m. And Stephanie guessed right. It was video killed the radio star. And Steph guessed it correct first.
Yep.
A lot of people
there were a
guessed
whole bunch
it correct,
of people, yeah.
But Steph guessed it first. So Steph, I'm going to send you your favorite. I'm going to send you a Amazon gift card.
Yep. So good. Hey, Lori, what's happening? Brenna, like I said, he's on. Bill, what's going on? Just running through the boards. Hey, by the way, the first person on was Shannon Socher. So thanks for joining in so quickly. And thanks for paying attention once in a while. When I screw up, it takes a minute for me to figure it out. And this time it was 2 minutes before we actually went on live tonight.
When you realized that you were...
None of the posts had gone out.
So this happens to Greg. And if anybody knows why... I swear he pissed the feds off. I don't know what you did.
The feds? The Facebook feds?
They are,
go look through my shit. They cut you down.
No, but there's a word that starts with a
stop
C.
a man. The fuck do I do? I don't know.
It's going to bug me now. But
castrate?
No, it's like...
You said with a C.
It is a C.
Big story hanging loose.
Oh,
we're going to get to that here in a minute. So castrate's kind of appropriate.
We'll go for your big topic then.
Big topic of the night. Dude growing a dong off his arm.
You shared this with me when we were eating lunch.
I shared it out on the...
I started having a bunch of questions. I was like, wait, I'm not going to ask these questions. Let's just have the conversation.
Dude is medically having a penis...
Because I said, why?
Grown off his arm. And
what happened to his
penis?
There's
picture... So, he had a medical issue, and he got sepsis or something like that, and it spread to his genitals.
Ew, good gravy.
And basically the guy goes, I knew once it turned black... that it was going to be gone. And literally the next day...
Did he not go to the doctors when it started happening?
He knew it. Like
the doctors knew?
Yeah.
And they just couldn't do anything
they couldn't stop it fast enough, right?
I guess he's just lucky to be alive.
That's basically, yeah. Because he could have lost all of his digits.
My first question was, what happened? Second question was, how does he pee right now?
Probably a catheter. something. I don't know. I mean, the story's posted out to the bar is
Does he
open.
have a full penis? I mean, did he lose all his penis? Does he just have a nub?
It's gone.
Interesting.
It's gone.
And then why his arm? Why his forearm?
People were commenting, like, why wouldn't you grow it off your leg? I don't know. Maybe it's the
better skin,
thinner
skin.
Thinner skin? I don't know.
And do you think his girlfriend just sits on his arm all the time?
Does he have a girlfriend?
I don't know, but
I don't know.
It would be super easy to be like,
but the dude's been dealing with this for like fucking 6 years, man. And I just don't know. I mean, like,
so how do they make it? Like, they water it? Like, how does it grow?
Dude, you can grow an ear on a fucking, like, on the back of a mouse now. So I don't know. But anyway, go out and check that shit out because that's interesting.
You posted it already, right?
Oh, yeah, it's out there.
Science.
Stephanie said, yeah, why didn't he like to make it thicker?
Well, maybe he did. Maybe he went thicker and a foot long. I mean, that's how big they are on all my romance novels. So that's obviously normal size.
I don't know. Hey, Chewbacca, what's happening?
But yeah, you said
Renee,
that to
what's
me,
going
and like
on?
literally, my mind was like, "I'm sorry, what?"
Oh, it's gonna be a fun fucking show. We got a bunch of random shit to talk about tonight. But that one, dude. I mean, there's a picture of
And
him,
he's
and
not young.
it's blurred out, right? And
He's not old.
but it's blurred out to like here. So they put it like a.
So then, what do they cut it? Eventually,
So
they'll cut it
and
off.
put it back onto him, and then they
Will he
will.
have nerves and shit?
Yeah, they put like veins going to it, so it has to live. So it has to have.
Does
like,
he get hard-ons already? You think?
So there's a way to do it, and they put this. They put like
No, like already on his arm is what I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know. They put like a reservoir up inside his groinal area or whatever, and then when he wants to have sex, he'll pump it. There's like a little siphon like that up inside his dong, and he'll pump it. I don't know if you can come to. I finished to come to completion. Sorry, guys.
Finish. Literally come to completion. I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, does that mean
I have
he's gonna
no idea.
He can
I don't
ejaculate?
know. So that's to be determined. But anyway.
But
That's
that'd be
the big
crazy
story.
because somebody on Facebook said that's going to make Arm Day odd, especially if it already
That was
like.
Joe Barr. And I was like,
It was
Flex
Joe.
Fridays are going to be crazy.
But I guess that answers my question. Like, if he has to have a
up,
contraption
Lori?
set
How
to
you
make
doing?
it
Renee, what's going on?
erect, then he's probably not getting wood on his arm.
William, what's happening? I don't know. Becca, what's
Interesting.
happening?
I don't know. It
just-
makes me ask a lot of questions.
Stephanie said nope. She saw it. And William said it's all relative, Steph, compared to what
He has now.
it is now.
He's
Fucking
gonna be
thing's
hung like a-
gigantic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hung like a beast.
Dude's
compared
like a
to now.
G.I. Joe guy right now. Or a Ken doll.
Yeah, Kendall.
Just nothing. It's kind of like him.
No, you can see his bulge.
But he's not in, he's actually 2 dimensions, guys. Doesn't matter.
You still see it.
Stop looking. I'm gonna put
You
some
pointed it
like
out.
Bad Man. Remember? Do you remember High Times or no? Was it Half Baked, the movie? Half Baked with Dave Chappelle and his buddies in jail, and he's like bad, and he's like scribbling over his junk. Anyway, go watch that movie.
Is that
It's
the one?
fucking
No, that's not the one that's like fuck you.
Yeah, that's
fuck
it.
You.
Yep, absolutely.
That's
That's it.
the only scene from
Yeah,
that movie
that's
I know.
absolutely it.
I like you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Cheers. Hey, we haven't done a cheers. And Beth's designated driver tonight, so she's drinking Diet Coke.
Just didn't feel it, dude.
No, it's fine. It's all right. It's Wednesday. She didn't want to work out, but she cranked it out anyway. So it's good. We are going to move on to banter time. Banter time. I need to make a little thing. I figured out on this board I can add in extra sound effects. Fuck yeah.
In addition to what's there, so you don't have to get rid of those.
Yeah.
Then how do you hit them?
I'll just switch it over to the next
So
set.
board 2
Yep.
and board 3.
And I
Go all
just
the way
hit
to
a
like
button
board
and
10,
it goes
like
over and I can
your
be
radio
like, banter
station
time. So banter time. My nephew, hey, I want to give a shout out to my nephew, Joey, or Joe.
He's grown up now.
Because he's grown up. And they graduated this past,
May.
I don't know, May.
June,
But he's
something like that.
he's joining the Coast Guard. I've mentioned this quite a while ago, actually. He went out and did MEPS and did all of his stuff. But he leaves, motherfucker. We get there Friday. We're flying out to New Hampshire on Friday. He leaves Tuesday, which I'm super proud
I
of.
thought he wasn't leaving now till like September.
They moved it up, right? So they moved it up, and I'm super proud of him. Hey, this kid did. He's a straight A student in high school, and I know it's hard to get into Coast Guard because it's very strict.
Is it?
Yeah.
It was just the Coast Guard's birthday.
Yeah, yesterday. Yep.
Yep. And they do something, I read like 15,000 rescues a year.
Right. pretty incredible.
They save about almost 5,000 lives a year, which is kind of cool.
So it's pretty intense from what I heard. I don't know a lot about Coast Guard.
I guess you'll find out more.
We only have family that's been in the Marine Corps and stuff like that.
My brother was in the
Air Force.
Which means he had it easy, but
he's just sitting behind a desk, just like
it's like
read this.
I'll let the Marines do the real
pamphlet.
I'll let the Marines do the real work.
Right.
Sorry,
But your brother fucking climbed like 1,000-foot towers and did
crazy.
Crazy stuff. So hey, Joey, I'll talk to you this weekend, but I'm super proud of you, bro. It's just awesome to see you push so hard and achieve a goal.
Well, he figured out what he wanted to do about 18 months ago, and he just
went for it, and he
really
really drove hard. So, again, awesome
most of us
news.
at 18 are like, I just want to pick my nose and drink beer.
That was, Well, I was going to college and high school at the same time and doing all that, but I was 18 going to college and high school. So just think through that fucking math.
What I want to know
We're not going to go back then. I'm just putting that out. Just think through that. So, hey, what about the possible TikTok ban? What do you think about that?
It's funny because I was
How many of you guys are on TikTok, which is what I want to know.
I'm on TikTok. I haven't looked at it in a while.
How many of you guys are on TikTok? What's going on, Ian? How you doing,
I don't
bud?
use it in the way that my security can be impacted because I don't put videos out there. Apparently, if
you just kind of watch.
Yeah.
You're a voyeur.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to say I'm going to get up there and do some of those dance challenges, but it's not going to happen. But I loved how when I was reading through stuff and I was looking at the information, I was cracking up that they were like, and now Americans face another crisis. I was like, seriously, the loss of TikTok is going to be a crisis?
Evidently. Fuck.
For fuck's sake.
Your 12-year-old kid's not going to be able to like do little like dances and shit.
Go back to having them play that game where they just build all the
You mean
blocks.
Outside? Go play outside?
Go play outside. But
I just
Minecraft? Thought it was
Minecraft?
funny that they were like, this is a crisis. I was like, we've obviously
So
lost our
Microsoft
mind.
stepped up the other day, and I haven't had a
until
chance.
September.
Is that what it is, to buy them or something like that?
That company has until September to sell to a U.S. company.
So the other thing was that I heard on the news or on a podcast or something
15th,
yesterday when I was going to the gym, like TikTok's dropped in like, it was like the number one downloaded
when
app.
this first started,
And it dropped.
when this
It's dropped
pandemic
considerably,
started,
yeah.
I was addicted, dude. I would just like watch for hours and crack up. And I mean, there's some that are
Fucking dumb.
hilarious.
Oh, okay.
No, hilarious. There are
Yeah.
some people on there that just, I'd lose my shit. But
Shannon said she's a watcher.
I haven't. And probably the last month and a half, I don't even know if I've cracked it open.
Army, why? Because even Marines need heroes, dude.
said
We're
that?
a Marine family,
said
bro.
that?
It ain't working like that. William Smith.
Oh, well, yeah. Nope. Marines.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
We're a Marine family.
He is the first. No, he's the second coastie in my family. My
Coastie?
grandfather.
Is that what you call him?
It was my grandfather was a Coast Guard.
Who?
My dad's dad, I think.
I didn't know that.
It's Navy and Coast Guard. Yeah.
Huh.
Kind of cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, TikTok. Fuck it. Dude, we got enough bullshit to worry about. People stealing our shit. It's like the Houston.
Well, and that's why it cracks me up that they're like trying to make such a big like
to do
nerve
about
of
it.
this man. And I'm like, you do realize that when you're
yeah.
putting your child on there, if the account is in their name, China now has their
Facial, everything.
facial,
yeah.
like their likeness, and
as soon as you go in and read,
it's like that commercial. There was a beer commercial where
It's
the guy's
interesting.
like, "I'm on a billboard in
and granted,
Japan,
with
and I
a
didn't
lot
even
of
know
other
it."
things, like even with an iPhone, you
Well,
do
and now
biometrics, you get that they get that shit, right?
They are
He's a grower.
also they're putting together. I don't know if it says it on this article that I said, but they're trying to. They made a new pact. Is that
By
what
the
you
way,
call
I
it?
decided to go to Mexico today to get drinks.
COVID.
Tecate,
I just coughed. Somebody's
original,
gonna freak out.
little Tijuana travel.
I can't find where it said, but they're now making like a committee or something that's going to be looking at these foreign apps because so many of them can end up being a security risk.
Yeah, and it's
Can't
yeah.
remember.
So there's certain things. I mean, if I had a kid,
I'm being
if we had kids,
news
I mean, I'd
Elizabeth
be
right
all
now.
over
I'm
that.
kind of talking out of my ass, but
all right.
they are doing some. It's just not in this particular article that I ended up saving, but I did see that they're making like a pack or a committee or something that's going to be in charge of reviewing these when they come across
Like the
these.
apps that are
Yeah.
coming into the U.S. And that's, I mean, I think, I don't know this for sure. You guys could fucking spot check.
When everybody is like, we're already in such a bad way with China, this is just going to make it worse.
I don't give a fuck about China.
I don't either.
China can go fuck itself.
They're thieves. Terrorists.
If one dude eating a bat head caused all this bullshit, then they can get fucked.
We don't know that.
If that's the
so
case.
Many stories.
Right? If that's the case. They should have stopped. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
No,
One dude eating a bat head. Motherfuckers eat bat heads every day. So think of, hey, go.
Didn't Ozzy Osbourne?
Maybe he started COVID-14.
COVID-14?
Like
in the 70s?
5 generations before, yeah.
I don't think he really did that.
Whatever. Hey, cheers.
amazing.
Again, one more cheers. Hope you guys are all, you don't have to drink. It's Diet Coke, dude.
Okay. You do,
Hope
though,
you guys are all having a
you
great
cheered and
night.
Didn't drink. So the next one that I found was really cool.
Beth did a really good job this week because I've been busy trying to get all the other shit, and she just pulled all of the stories together this week, and I'm happy. I thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. It was awesome.
Maybe we're a team.
So she's got some fucking funny ones.
This one was kind of cool though. Smart artificial skin could give prosthetics limbs feeling, which was, I mean, can you imagine?
Can you repeat what you just said?
Yeah. Smart artificial skin could give prosthetic limbs feelings.
Or the Terminator feelings.
Well, or they on the news, what the one that they used was like Luke Skywalker when he lost his hand, and they were like, tick, tick, tick,
Darth Vader.
Tick, 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 and his fingers on me because they were poking him.
Have you ever watched Archer? There's a robot on there that has like skin over his.
Well, aren't they all a bunch of them robots one season?
No, dude, it's terrible. I don't know.
Are they? Because remember, she could take.
Is this good? I think it could be good. But what if it happens to be used for evil? Evil. Stupid.
Let's see. So, let's see. It tells me everything they can do. So give me a second.
Okay.
Where was it?
Come on, man.
I need a
no dead time.
You know what?
No dead air. I think that's like a rule.
So they'll be able to feel temperature, pressure.
It's awesome as shit.
They'll be. So it's basically.
So is it made out of like dolphin skin? What do they do? Like, do they peel an animal to get it on?
Honey, it's they show pictures of it. It's like,
is it grown on a dude's arm? Just like a dong, and they just unravel
when I post it, there's a picture of a hand that's got it. Now, granted, it doesn't have like the tint to it, so it does look like a.
So you can make web hands.
I'm sorry.
Like you could make web hands. We could have specialty people like swimmers.
I'm sure we're not far from that.
Web toes, like fucking. What was the Kevin Costner movie? Waterworld.
With the gills.
Yeah, and you could just like get webbed toes.
Maybe
that'd be awesome.
I mean,
I don't know what you guys think, but
that went so far away from the topic I was talking about.
It could be good for people, especially that.
For people who.
How do they hook it up to people? I wonder.
It's in your prosthetic.
That's amazing.
It is. I don't know the ins and outs, like what it's gonna connect. Like if it's gonna have a connection to like your brain.
So like Elon Musk, I went to a conference a couple of years ago in Phoenix, and they were talking about Elon Musk has it's called the neural net. And basically, it's a implant into your brain, and it basically puts like a mesh over your brain, right? Puts it inside your head over your brain, and it can basically, it's like the next generation of, I can talk to you without even having to say anything.
Like we can hear each other's thoughts.
And it's,
oh God, can you imagine how people are going to get in trouble with people hearing their thoughts?
Can
you imagine? Ooh, that chick's hot. Babe, what'd you just say? Nothing.
Yeah, they had an hour like platform.
Have they done it to anyone yet?
I don't think so, but the
like
motherfuckers, if the dude thought about it,
it's going to be done.
It's going to happen. Because you can also, for people that are, say, that are mute, or can't physically speak or deaf.
Well, I wonder though, would it work for, because
just anything you could literally just think things,
audible waves,
and maybe it goes to a iPad to start. But then you get it,
science
and then
fiction
I
movies
can
about
link
that
to
shit.
my mom as a little kid. I can link to my mom.
It's gonna be like scanners where people are gonna be able to make your brain blow up.
Think about that shit though. But then you can link that directly.
That's what I'm wondering, if it's got something. I want to know how they.
It's crazy.
I mean, it didn't say in the article.
Hey Margo, what's going on?
They just talked about they're going to be able to do this, and I thought, wow, it's kind of
pretty intense.
And you said to me one time, and it's ever since you said this to me, I've started to notice it happening. You're like, if they can think it up in a movie,
it can come up.
It can be made. Probably be made.
Yeah. I mean, within reason. right? It's just got to advance to that. We've got to advance to that point, right? So
we've got to use the rest of our brains.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
3%
so
that we end up actually using.
Minority Report, exactly, Dan. Hey, welcome to the show, Dan.
But
Thanks
Minority Report was the chicks that could see the crime before it happened.
That was Tom Cruise.
Isn't that Minority Report?
It had the 3 or 4 girls in the tub.
That's Minority Report, isn't it? Yeah. And he had to get new eyes because his eyes were linked to those chicks. No, he had to get new eyes, remember? Because he wasn't supposed to unveil them for like 72 hours, and 12 hours later he's like, nice! You like my reenaction there?
Reenactment? Yeah. So SpaceX splashdown. What happened? They came back.
They came back. Did you realize they were up there for almost 2 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought they were, remember when we talked about this.
They were going to come right back.
We talked about this 2 months ago, and I thought they were coming back the next day or 18 hours later, but they just splashed down the next day, right? Yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before?
It was the weekend.
Okay. But it's awesome, man. Hey, dude. Oh, the funny part about that is that I saw today that they were making prank phone calls from a sat phone because they were bored. Yeah, they're just bored.
So it was self-directed landing? Like they didn't have to do anything?
Dude, it's probably all controlled by Houston or Cape Canaveral.
And they splashed down in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yep. So,
and I guess I was reading another article that's kind of
pretty incredible,
related,
though, right?
is that idiots had their boats in the area so that they could see.
I mean, what if it hit that?
That's what they were worried about.
I bet there was like a certain.
No, they're going to have to like start. That's what they were talking about. Like for future ones, they're going to have to start having people out there to be like, you must stop here because you'll get
Coast Guard out there or something.
But yeah, people were.
I thought it was pretty cool though, and I was like, the dude's just like prank calling. He's got like Elon Musk's number. Like, hey, what's up, bitch? I just landed your $1 billion spacecraft in the Gulf of Mexico. Can you come get me? Hang up. Just.
Guess where I'm calling from?
I'm calling from 800,000 miles.
Instead of that, guess what I'm calling you from? Guess where I'm calling you from?
Yeah, your space capsule that you designed that cost him $1 bajillion.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was Saturday because they left the space station at 4:35 p.m. on Saturday.
Greg, what's going on? How you doing, man?
And so it was pretty cool.
So Dan said his eyes were connected to his ID, so he had to pop his fucking. So going back to the he had to pop his eyeballs out.
He had to get new eyeballs.
Like,
because they could find him with his old eyes. Because they could. Come on, Dan.
I need to go back and watch that movie.
They
then
could tell where he was or something based off his eyes.
So Minority Report, evidently, that's next gen. That's what we're driving for.
Well,
so I don't think so. Hey, just moving to other alien news.
On more sci-fi.
Beth found a story about a mysterious radio signal from the closest ever point in the Milky Way galaxy. But I saw this. You saw it, and then I think I remember seeing something about it.
They talked about it on the news this week, but everything I looked at was dated a couple months. So I don't know if they were just. But it had something.
But they talked about it like this week.
No, like Monday, I think.
It's interesting because you said it's pinging on a regular interval, though.
Well, that's what the article one of the articles said. But there's a ton out there, which is kind of weird.
Aliens are out there, man.
It's not. It's from a planet. It was from a star, and that was the part I was trying to find because it's from a
star. Which means there's aliens on the star.
It's from a star that already burnt out, like
so. Why can't
15,000 light years away?
Could we not live? Oh, so they could have sent that.
15,000 years ago. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what light year stuff is, but
like
it was sent
million
a while
years
back
ago.
and just got to
and
us.
The Egyptians or something like that were sending. See, it's the It's Stargate. It's the Stargate. Now we're on to the Stargate. Damn it.
But it was really cool because, you
see how these shows are starting to trend? We've had like multiple alien things. The Pentagon's releasing shit multiple times, and nobody's paying attention to this shit. Pay attention. Oh, Alex Jones got back onto YouTube. They banned him for a million years. I saw it on Alex Jones, the super crazy conspiracy theorist guy.
Like, I don't watch conspiracy theorists.
Well, he's not.
They're batshit crazy.
But his shit is starting to come true. Yeah, which is kind of weird.
You say that about every conspiracy theorist out there.
Anyway,
like,
we won't need to get into that. But I heard it on the Ross Patterson Revolution that he's back on YouTube, he was banned forever.
So I wonder if he took him to court or something, and they were like,
I watched the Joe Rogan podcast. He's switching over to Spotify also, video and everything else. And he's like, everybody's bailing. If he bails and they're looking for somebody to get back onto YouTube, the bigger people, What's his
that's why they let
name?
him
What's
on
the Paul something or other. You guys name the guy's name. Dude, his house just got raided today. He's like a YouTuber, but he's like a really, really famous one. Just got his house raided today up in, nobody knows. They're trying to say it's guns, like illegal guns.
Like he's trying to sell them?
No,
Or
he's
he
just
owns them?
dude,
Does he live in
super
California?
rich. Super, super duper rich. Yeah.
he in California?
What's that guy's
That's why.
name? Throw it out there. It's Paul.
He lives in California?
Ryan
That's
Paul,
why they're
I
raiding
can't
for
think of it.
guns.
But they're saying it could be other things. Who knows? He's the same. He's the douche canoe that
That's
went out
hilarious.
to
They used that word in my
the
book today.
like the
The Japanese,
Japanese
force.
suicide
He's
force.
super young.
Yeah, and
only
like
like 22.
video recorded like somebody.
No,
he live streamed that shit.
But
He's
was
a
talking to
dumbass.
somebody that was thinking of
Jake
that.
Paul, thank you, Jake Paul. That guy live streamed that shit at that point. Like the guy's fucking dumb, and
I was going to say.
Well, I'm
something
just
about
interested to see,
everyone their
like-
age, but
we'll see. So if he gets kicked off YouTube, they're going to start losing all these people,
you start
and
losing all
they're
those
money
people.
makers.
Yeah, I was going to say you start losing all those people, you're up a creek because they're the ones that bring everybody to YouTube, and then they find other things that they like, and that's how they expand their reader
absolutely.
viewership.
So, well, that was his. Logan said that was his brother Logan. Okay, so maybe it was his. Okay, there you go. Thank you for clarifying.
So let's follow up.
Follow up. Bomber still smells like shit.
Jeez Louise.
So if you were watching on Saturday,
he's been bathed 5 times now.
4, only 4.
No,
4. Yep, I did 3 that night. 4. So Bomber got squirted directly
on Friday night,
directly in the face by a fucking skunk. And he ghosted me within 1 second. He was sniffing
I love how every time you tell the story, is there's less and less time between when he left and when you left.
He literally hovered up and flew out of the garage. Like that dog, I'm fairly certain he didn't even touch
Next
the
thing you'd
ground.
be like, he didn't even come in. He was just out
No,
there.
he was standing. He was sitting right next to me, and that little bitch. So anyway, Mom's made him an appointment for tomorrow morning.
I just can't. I love him, and I can't love on him right now because
Poor guy.
He'll do something, and like this morning, he jumped when he wanted me to get out of bed. He like jumped in from
It
my
was
bed, and I was
hilarious.
like, "Oh, good gravy, you stink." And
Hey,
I just
Casey,
was like,
thank you for sharing that.
I was like, I'm calling, and they have said that they should be able to get it completely out.
Yeah, we'll see. He's getting a big
So
ass
stinky.
haircut too because he
He's
needs
so
it.
stinky.
But it's just
And then today he rolled over on his stomach so I could pet it, and I was like,
Yeah,
"This smells even
it's
worse."
like
Maybe
in his chest hair.
Maybe we're not
call his
washing
mate.
his chest enough.
I don't know. I don't know, but he still stinks, and
He doesn't stink. He stanks.
he stanks. He's a stanky dog.
He's a stanky dog.
So that's been a fun week. That was good. Hey, so you mentioned you put something out here about Firefest. You guys remember Firefest? Fryfest or
I think
Firefest?
it's-
I think it's Firefest. You talking about the one out that was out the
Yes, on
island,
the
all the
island.
rich kids? Firefest. And there's
is
a
fire.
couple
Fry would
of
be the
it was
RY,
fire.
yeah.
There was a couple of Netflix things that
There was a
were
show
out. Yeah, I watched one of them. I
was a
couldn't
documentary,
do
right,
two
or
because
something?
I'm like, holy shit, rich kids.
So
I'm
he's in
sorry,
jail.
you have to eat a
But,
banana and a bologna sandwich, but
Yeah, because they were promised gourmet.
oh yeah, go out and watch the things. If you're bored and you're out of shit
This
to watch,
is what's
go watch
crazy because this is what I don't understand. So the U.S. Marshals are auctioning off a collection
Fried
of hats,
tomatoes.
shirts, wristbands, and other merchandise from the infamous Fry Festival fraud. 126 minor items are up for sale.
Such
And
as like what the fuck are you?
That's
we
what I
gonna
just
buy a
said.
tent?
Hats, shirts, wristbands, in case you didn't hear me the first time, and other merchandise. But here's the thing. So the hats were $15. They're auctioning off at $200 or $300.
No,
Why?
No, that's a dumpster fire. What are you going to do with them afterwards?
That's the thing. I guess people want them because, like, oh, I have memorabilia from that big fuck
If
up.
any of you guys do that, do me a favor. Just
This is why they're doing it. So $26 million fraud will go
I don't
towards
think
the
any of you will.
victims. So the money raised will go to the victims.
I
But
don't give a shit about the victims.
I don't understand why people are buying a $15 hat for
I don't
$200
give
or
a shit about
$300.
if you bought a plane ticket to go with your on your mom and dad's jet private.
Were they all rich kids though, or are you just assuming?
Yeah, no, the tickets were like 15 grand a piece. Like it wasn't. This was rich kid
So is
shit.
this chump change to them, and we shouldn't care about the money they
Yeah,
lost?
no. I don't feel bad for any
Well,
of those dumbasses.
okay, no, but I get regardless of how you feel, that's what they're trying to do. But I'm still baffled on why you would pay a couple $100 for a $15 baseball cap.
I'm looking at the camera and saying, if you guys do this.
But so I thought that was.
We need to have a financial conversation.
We need to have an intervention.
And we have people for
financial
that.
Intervention.
We work for a company that can help you with your times. COVID's getting a lot of people, man. Don't spend that money. You might need rice-a-roni or some shit.
So the next story that I shared was kind of cool. It was a
warrior grandmother in India. Collector items,
and,
yeah. Laura, what's going on?
Find the video, but she was out there, dude. She was like, and I was like,
you need to share that video because I hadn't had a chance to see it.
Like she looked like she did used to be in India movies in India.
Okay,
where she was, I guess probably like a stunt person with some of that stuff. Yeah, she has not skipped. I mean, she was like, and I was watching her. I was like, holy crap! And she's doing it because everybody in her family lost their job, so she's like a street performance.
Oh, okay.
So she's doing it on the street, and people can tip her.
That's cool.
But she's 80 years old.
She's just a fucking ninja.
She's a ninja.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm gonna be like her when I grow up.
You need to definitely share that video because
I'm
I want to
if
see
there's
that
a video
for sure.
in the article that I
Jacqueline,
found.
what's going on? Hope you're having a good night.
But so it was kind of cool.
Logan, Logan said that going back to the bombers, he had good luck with hydrogen peroxide, dish soap, baking soda, and wash away this kind. We used
there was a special shampoo that our neighbors gave us that was specifically.
It blew up my entire house. It made this place smell like.
He opened it up just to say he needed towels, and my house smelled like a skunk for 2 days.
Yeah, lighting candles.
My garage still smells like a skunk.
Yeah,
so
but
bad.
we used the soap. We were just going, and the place said that they can get them pretty clean.
Yeah, I'm
so
just
thanks for the.
I don't want to try anything anymore. I just want it gone, and I want it gone without me having to do it.
I've already done, and then she doesn't have to do any of it.
Well, yes,
I do it.
I have to support you spiritually.
I'm okay with it. I just have to be like, here, honey, smell my hands.
Nope, we're getting him done.
It's fun. So Fiesta Texas drive-in movies are coming back.
I want to go.
Are they coming back? They're already going,
there,
right?
So it's just
Where
started.
are they playing the movies? Like just in the parking lot? They erect like a giant screen?
You remember that building that was super huge? I was like, that'd be perfect
for
drive-in theater.
How can you see it from the parking lot?
It faces the parking lot.
But it's not that big.
I think that they've done this before, and that's probably specifically why that's there.
Okay.
Because it's just a big wall.
Yeah.
And they are, it's $25 to $35. I'm sure it depends on your vehicle and how many people you have in it, maybe. But they are doing drive-in, which for us, that's right there. I mean, it's 10 minutes away.
Yeah,
max.
it's right down the street. Yeah.
But in August, they're doing a Halloween fest. And so they're doing a ton of different movies.
What's happening? Peter, what's going on, dude?
What are they showing? I just found the list. Give me 2 seconds.
They're Halloween movies, right?
They've got them on very specific dates. Like right now, August 3rd, they played Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. No, but you know what would be cool to see
Jumanji,
actual
the next level.
Yeah, but it would be cool to see if you're going to go for Halloween movies, go see actual Halloween in your car.
No, and that's what it is.
And then they could have people dress up like Michael Myers and walk around and
August
scare
14th,
the shit out of people.
I don't know what Practical Magic is. I've never heard it, but they are playing the 1978
Is that like Sandra
Halloween.
Bullock? I think that's Sandra Bullock, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's Practical Magic, Sandra Bullock. I don't know.
Hocus Pocus, they're playing. They're also playing The Exorcist.
See, if they can play Exorcist, they can play like Michael Myers. Right?
I just said they're playing Halloween.
Oh.
You're not listening.
I'm not.
Use your ears.
Trying to multitask.
August 14th. August 14th is when they're playing Halloween. August 15th is when we're playing The Exorcist. And August 16th is Beetlejuice and A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Hey, so if you guys are interested in I know Peter's moving down here. Hey, Peter, you're coming pretty quick, dude. We'll have a cookout. Hook up, hang out. We'll bring over D and Robert, and we'll just have a hangout. If you guys are in San Antonio anytime this end of summer,
I was wondering how you're going to wrap this back around.
We'll have a hangout, and then we can all go out to
Fiesta, Texas,
do
and watch
Fiesta,
a movie.
Texas, man.
I'm down.
Go watch
Apparently
a movie.
Walmart. I saw something that said Walmart's going to start doing drive-in theater too.
I'm down, dude. At this point, when the fuck was last time we went to a movie?
In Phoenix. Oh
no, we've been to a couple here.
We went to one here. We went.
But a drive-in. I mean, that's different.
John Wick 3 with my dad. And that was the last.
That was the last movie.
Yep.
So that's on TV now, I think.
Nope.
Or it's at least on Amazon or something like that.
It's probably on HBO or something like that. But yeah,
it's been a while. So yeah, hey, if you guys are in town, we'll hook up stuff. And Shannon said, "Gotta go, friends. See you Saturday." All right, Shannon. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. We're getting down to the feel good. So yeah, Beth has one, and I saw this, and this is really cool. So there was a stolen Build-A-Bear.
This young lady had a Build-A-Bear.
Canada.
Build-A-Bear made.
Toronto, maybe?
And it had a recording option, and that she got it, and she had her mother, before she passed away, tell her she loved her. And so it was this, she carried this bear with her everywhere, and she put her backpack down.
What's going on, Jody? Jody.
It looked like she kind of left it. She probably shouldn't have
set
left
it next to her.
She did, and then
walked
walked like 5 feet away, and somebody snagged the bag.
Yeah.
And so Ryan Reynolds helped her get it back by offering $5,000, no questions asked.
Yeah, you can
to
actually
return it
go
to
out
her.
and see the post that he made.
Can I just say that Ryan Reynolds' hotness factor went up exponentially?
He's a good guy. That dude's just a good guy. I'm fairly certain.
And he's funny as hell.
And he's funny as shit. So.
And he's really good looking on this video.
He's not that good looking.
I'm going to disagree with you.
He's not.
But so I thought that was really cool. And she found it. Two people.
Wait, I'm thinking of when he was in the movie. He's all burned. So I was hoping.
2 people did end up giving it back to her. So
they found, but it was awesome.
Found
and
it.
then she posted a video, a follow. I saw this.
She did. I saw the video where she was on. She was standing up, and she was like, "Thank you so much."
It was just it was awesome because she lost her iPad or something in the same thing. But none of that bullshit matters. It's like getting your mom's voice back. Her voice back that's like what matters, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
totally.
that's really the key. So, cheers to that. That was awesome.
It was good.
Elizabeth, what's going on? Hope you guys are having a good night. We're towards the end of the show tonight, so we're just going through some feel goods. Mine, you got to go back to the beginning on this because I'm just happy that the guy's getting his little guy back.
May not be so little anymore.
It's hump day after all, and he's going to need it.
Jeez Louise.
Jeez. Go back to the first story, and you'll get that little dumbass joke. But no, literally a guy getting his little man back is a good thing. So fun fact of the day, on August 5th, 1962.
So stupid.
Marilyn Monroe died.
She died?
Do you guys know how old she was? This isn't a giveaway one.
She was 36.
She was 36.
She was young.
She was young as shit. Yeah.
But she gets around for messing with Kennedys.
Dude, well, she was pill popping, right? I'm fairly certain that's how she died. She like OD'd. Yeah. I think that's like the cause of death. So now
drove off a bridge.
No, that was a Kennedy that like killed some. That was like Ted Kennedy. He killed a couple of kids. I think. Don't hold me to any of this shit because I'm just making stuff
Entertainment
up.
Gregory.
The other one is in 1930, American badass Neil Armstrong was born.
Really cool.
So that's pretty fucking cool. First man to step foot on the moon. So that guy's just got.
For those of you that doubt it really happened, it really did happen.
That did happen.
It did happen.
It did happen?
It did.
Was there a movie set? Was he on it? He was probably on the... I bet you if you look close, he's probably on the back. Maybe. But it's just awesome.
Like he is in my work meetings?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we finally had to
Which
move
is
him.
kind of funny because we've had to rearrange the room in here with a new desk and stuff like that. So he's shown up in
a
a
couple of my meetings, and
and she's
people
like,
have asked, and I'm
oh
like-
shit. Right? And now it's just like a nice desk or bookshelf behind her. So, hey, I want to do a quick shout out. There's a drink. So we're also big fans and we're big members of the Drinkin' Bros community. And we've met a lot of our friends through the Drinkin' Bros. And that's actually part of where we got a lot of this idea through Drinkin' Bros and through Ross Patterson Revolution and different areas. But I want to give a shout out to Alexa Marquez, who's a drunken broette who is in day 16 of recovering from COVID.
You said drunken? Did you mean drinking?
Drinking broette.
She might
Sorry,
be a drunken
I'm trying to
broette.
read around my mic. Drinking broette, who's in day 16 of a recovery. She's getting ready to go home. So it's just awesome.
That is
But
awesome.
she is, it's just one of those things that she's young, healthy, and it actually, we all say, hey, it's not going to fuck with me. It can. We don't know.
Yeah.
There's something about it. So the other thing is my cousin's daughter, Emily Dyer, she got her confirmation during her Catholic confirmation during a tropical storm because the storm had hit New Hampshire at that point. So I just want to do a shout out to that.
Congratulations.
She definitely is not of age to be watching this. So if Tom, you're watching, or Megan, just go out and just tell her we said hi, okay? Shout out ultimately to Mike and Katie, our very, very close friends. Think of you and your family. I'm sorry for your loss. Grandfather passed away the other day, and we just really want to say, hey, we're thinking about you
you.
guys. So
Thinking about your
love you
families.
guys. Ian, come get a beer. Cheers, Evan.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks to military, first responders, frontline folks, and all of you guys for everything. Without all of you guys, none of this is possible. And we really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your Wednesday night.
Have a great rest of the week, guys. We'll talk to
pretty
you on
much
Saturday.
over, and we'll see you Saturday.